Bracing events, encounters, and experiences unfold as the series approaches its finale. Some of these moments have been anticipated all season.
You are weak.
Others for decades.
I'm down on my knees.
While a few could never have been anticipated at all.
I'll eat you.
The trip to Jack Rabbit's palace, aside from offering perhaps our deepest immersion ever into the spirit of Twin Peaks, launches one of the last new story threads of the season, as does this long monologue.
I better do that.
Outside the Great Northern. Both occur along with Monica the Dreamer and Sarah the Slasher in Part 14,
Got a light.
one of the season's most mystic and invigorating episodes.
And this bloke's there.
Both involve the fireman.
The fireman's what he's called himself.
One sequence is verbal, the other visual.
What the hell?
And both storylines come together during this stretch too, although their common purpose remains as yet unclear. Speaking of common purposes,
Who's your mom?
Richard becomes one of the earliest,
Audrey Horn.
and ultimately one of the few, characters to cross story areas.
And your name's Cooper.
Journeying from the messy town soap opera into the heart of the Mr. C Odyssey.
Don't ever threaten me again.
And there he finally meets his fate.
Goodbye, my son.
With Richard a particularly notable example, major characters appear to die in a variety of ways, several violently, some ambiguously, or, as it turns out, not at all. But none more poignantly than the Log Lady.
My log is turning gold.
After lingering so long that we expected they might simply fade into the distance, most storylines are fully wrapping up and/or shifting into other territory.
You're a fine man, Bushnell Mullins. I will not soon forget your kindness and decency.
What about the FBI?
I am the FBI.
This resurrection quickly becomes the most celebrated character moment of the entire season,
Move over. I'll drive.
and yet it feels oddly cartoonish. The soul of the episode can be found in the more broken, vulnerable characters, like Audrey or Diane. Or, I suppose, Tulpa Diane. This leaves us with a question. What sort of an ending are we going to get?
Well,
Take this.
A surprisingly straightforwardly heroic confrontation, shifting the subversive drama into comic strip territory?
come in, Diane.
Or a plunge into upsetting, alienating, but resonant psychodrama, fragmenting identities and frustrating the desire for closure? How about both?